Welcome to 21-day cultural translation challenge. I am Tomo, cultural translator. Welcome. So this 21-day cultural translation challenge I started as a way to push myself a little bit and to explore what it's really like to translate culturally, and also a way to offer some kind of food for thought, inspiration from Japanese culture to you. And yes, this 3-week journey has been quite a journey, which I am hoping to share maybe some other day. But today, for the final day, I decided to pick my grandfather Rikizo Munehiro calligraphy again. So I started off this challenge on the first day, picking with his calligraphy, another calligraphy of him, and this is the one to wrap up. My grandfather, he is a weaver, and he was recognized as living national treasure, but he also did calligraphy as well. Let's dive in. So it goes, お前はお前の花を咲かせよ. So お前 means you. お前の花を your flower, blossom, bloom. So basically, you should let your own unique flower blossom, no one else's. And I found this calligraphy in a bookshelf when I just moved to this house, and this has been like really a good reminder, and throughout my journey, I think it just because it's so easy to look at, what's the word, grass is greener on the other side. I look at other people and see how much they've achieved, and I feel frustrated for where I am. But I can only be my own unique flower. I cannot go much further, or I can't actually go anywhere by trying to be like anybody else. So it has been a great reminder for me. And you might have noticed that this part he uses Chinese ideogram kanji for mae. Mae literally means actually front. So it means omae, o is like respective word. So it means I am at your precious front. I am sitting in your precious front, as a way of referring to you. So it's kind of interesting. Yes, if you think about it, right? And this part, omae, is just a simple phonetic Japanese alphabet. お前はお前の花を咲かせよ. So in terms of cultural translation, I think the way that how all this wisdom writing is passed down to generations, and how we can turn to it when we are lost, when we need some kind of guidance through our life, it's very more eminent in Japanese culture, shall I say? Because there are many, whether that's crafts, whether that's shop, business, there are many things that have been run by family and passed down through family lineage. And I feel in Japanese culture, we are much more aware of the lineage. We can trace down the sort of family trees to generations. And I think they're good and bad. Some people like to get away from family business and be free from all the constraints and rules and the connection. Sometimes some find it suffocating, I know. But in times of loss, like when we feel a little bit lost in our life, family lineage is really a sort of almost like roots of a tree. Like it's you finding your roots always helps you to carry you forward. At least it has been that for me. Knowing where you came from, knowing your roots, knowing how your parents, grandparents navigated through their life, what they valued, what they wanted to pass down to us. It definitely shaped who we are, and we can choose to face away from it. If you don't agree, that's one way, or we can decide to treasure it, go with it, that's another way. But either way, having this reference point kind of helps, at least a way, a point to start with. So I think that's the good thing about Japanese culture, when we know so many, that sort of lineage from the past to the present, it's so obvious, much more visible, possibly compared to Western culture. I don't know, you tell me. I guess it depends also. And yes, so as a way to make it something accessible for you to take away, I would recommend you maybe hearing your parents' story, recording your grandfather's, grandparents' love story when you have a time, when you have access, if they're still alive. I definitely recommend that, or maybe read their diaries if it's accessible. A way to know where you came from, to find your roots. It's always interesting. Everyone has a story to share. That's 100% guarantee from my work as a cultural translator, because I've interviewed many people. So that's the takeaway for today. And hopefully I'll come back, like not too soon, but not too far away, to kind of reflect on my 21-day journey. Because it's been, I think 2 weeks I could have done that much easier, but 3 weeks, yes, 21 day has been quite tough. But I'm happy that I'm here on the final day, and it's actually 22nd day, but who knows. Okay, so I thank you if you're here, and I look forward to seeing you on my reflection day. Have a beautiful day and let your own flower blossom.